Ugh. What? Don't even ask, because I don't know the answer. I can't tell you. I wish I could, but I can't, because I don't know. What is good, though? Now, before we get into the battle, I'm going to be resuming my Ash Gray tomorrow, so look forward to that if you watch it. If you don't watch it, then just overlook that, please. Now, today I have a battle against Youngster Joey. Finally had enough time to narrate a battle, so I'm going to do that right now. But this battle is against Youngster Joey. Met him on the Small Gun Wi-Fi Battle Finder. That place is fucking stupid as hell. I go on there trying to find a good battle, and I get like 8,000 scrubs. This is the best battle I got from there. Yeah. Anyways, no more complaining, because it's my choice to go there, so I don't have to go there. But then again, I want to find a battle so I can. Anyways, yeah. So he's gonna leave with his Tentacruel. I'm gonna leave with my Polytoad just to get up that Rainonators, that drizzle, that shower. And now he's gonna switch out, go to his Ferrothorn, and I really don't know why he led with his Tentacruel, to be honest, because if he wants to set up his Toxic Spikes, all I have to do is switch in my Tentacruel. If he wants to stay in Rapid Spin, there's really no reason for him to lead with that Tentacruel. Anyway, so I'm just gonna stay in, go for another Skull, just trying to burn his Ferrothorn, and I do not get the burn ever. Just kidding. Get it right now. Ha! But and he goes for the Lead Seed. So I'm very lucky that he didn't go for the Power Whip the previous turns. Otherwise, my shit would have got pushed in. But yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna switch out now because I burned him. That's the only reason I was staying in the first place. So I'm gonna go out to my own Ferrothorn, and my Ferrothorn is nice and clean, but his Ferrothorn is burned and shiny. So take your pick. So he's gonna go ahead and set up his spikes now. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my spikes now. But wait, do I go for Thunder Wave here? No, I do not go for Thunder Wave. I go for spikes, definitely. And he switches into this Victini. Now I'm not scared of it because it is raining. But then again, if that thing is Choice Banded, I'm gonna die regardless. So I'm just gonna switch out to my attack. And he goes for the U-turn. So that was a good move on his part. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, no, not yet. Wait, there we go. Now I know what you're thinking. Shofu, why does your Gliscor have leftovers? Because it's not a Poison Heal Gliscor. It's a regular Gliscor. Sandville. Holla at me, bitch. I wanted Gliscor to be my Stealth Rocker, so I didn't give it a Poison Heal. Yeah. Now here, since he has all these hazards up on the field, and I just brought up my Tentacruel, I pretty much assumed that he was going to send out his Gengar here to try and block the Rapid Spin. Now, obvious disable is very obvious, so I'm going to switch out to my Swag. And he does indeed go for the disable. Now, as you can see, that damage that I just took from switching in was pretty high, so I am going to have to Rapid Spin these eventually. But not now. So he's gonna switch into his Tentacruel as I go for the Ice Beam, because my plan was to if he went for the substitute, I was gonna hit him with the Ice Beam, which would break the sub, and then if he wanted to go for the disable, I was gonna go for the Scald. Pretty predictable though, so I probably should have went for the Scald right off the bat. Now he goes for the Rapid Spin. I'm gonna go for the Scald, just trying to burn his Tentacruel, and I do not get the burn. No Usher Raymond. So I think he switches out now because he switches out because he Rapid Spin. That was all he wanted to do. And I believe I go for another Scald, trying to burn the Tentacruel, but he switched out. So what can a nigga do? What would you do if you could step to me in my crew? Anyways, I'm gonna switch out now because I do not want to get Lead Seeded. But then again, I don't know if he wants to set up more spikes and stuff, or did he already set up all 3 layers? I don't even know at this point. But I do know for a fact that he will not switch into his Gengar right now, because he switched into it last time and it took over half. So for that reason and that reason only, I know that it is safe to go for Rapid Spin right now, because he will not switch into his Gengar, because last time he switched into his Gengar, he took a huge ass amount of damage that he didn't want to take. So I'll go for the Rapid Spin. He's going to set up his spikes, I guess. Oh, so he did only have 2 layers, motherfucker. So, yeah. So I'm going to switch out and go to my own Ferrothorn, I believe. And, oh, never mind. Go to Katrina. Yes! The power of Tornadus. You don't even know right now. So, he goes for the Lead Seed as I switch in my Tornadus. And, I'm just going to go for the Hurricane as he goes for the Protect. So he's trying to stall me, get a little bit more HP, but it's not working because he's burned. And yeah, so something is about to take a huge ass hit. This Katrina here is not it's not choice specs. It's choice. No, it's not choice at all. Hello. It has a life orb. Yes, it has a life orb. So that crit definitely mattered. That's the point I was trying to make. It doesn't have a choice. It doesn't have choice specs. It has a life orb, so that crit definitely mattered. Now, the only reason he would bring in his Hexters here after I critted his Tentacruel is if he was Scarfed. So for that reason, I can pretty much assume that he's Scarfed, and I can switch into my Ferrothorn safely, and I can what the hell do I do here? I had this battle yesterday. Why can't I remember anything? Do I go for the Leaf Seed or the Thunder Wave or the Spikes? I go for the Spikes as he switches into his Victini. Yes, that's right. Now, I was thinking about staying in here and going for the Thunder Wave, but it's way too risky, especially when I have Attack to take any one of those the Victini's moves. So I'm just going to switch into my my Gliscor here, take the U-turn. And I'm thinking that Poison Heal Gliscor is... I'm just not used to the regular Gliscor anymore, which is why it's kind of weird for me. But anyways, yeah. So because I killed his Tentacruel, I know I can set up all the hazards I want. And he Whirlwinds me out to my Ferrothorn, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and paralyze him though, because I can. And you know, it's always good to have things paralyzed because it inconveniences the opponent on the other side of the battle. Yes. So I'm paralyzing just because I can. And now I'm going to go for the Leaf Seed, I believe. Yeah, and I fucking miss. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. Anyways, I know he's gonna go for the substitute now, so I'm just gonna stay and go for the Power Whip. And yeah, I smack that hoe, and I break his substitute. So I'm expecting him to go for the Focus Blast now. I know he's not gonna go for another substitute, but yeah, he misses. So I go for the Leech Seed because just in case he wanted to go for the Disable, I went for the Leech Seed just in case. That was just a precautionary measure. But it turns out he missed the Focus Blast anyway. So he's just going to switch out, go to his own Ferrothorn. And I believe I switch out. Do I switch out? I hope I switch out. Yes! And I go to, I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. And I knew he'd switch into his Ferrothorn or something that I could pretty much abuse. So I'm going to go for the substitute here. This Dragonite is so annoying. I hate playing against this thing. So I just decided to put it on this team. And it works pretty well once I have all my hazards up. And yeah. It's just not fun to play against. So I'm actually going to speed this part up. Hold up. Yeah, so the rest of this battle is pretty much just a bunch of stalls. So I'm going to speed up the rest of the battle completely. So he's going to set up his spikes as I'm just trying to make him die while I'm still behind my sub without taking any damage. So what I want to do is not attack him because I'll take iron, whatever that shit's called, iron barbs. I'll take iron barbs damage. And as you can see, that critical, oh, he's burned anyway, so never mind. But I was gonna say that critical hit didn't even kill my substitute. So I'm gonna go for the Dragon Tail, knowing that he's gonna go for the Whirlwind, and I go first because I'm faster. So now I'm gonna go for another Dragon Tail. I'm just gonna keep Dragon Tailing until all his Pokemon die. Really, I think I have one layer of spikes up, and I have one layer of wait, I don't have layers of Stealth Rocks. I have my Stealth Rocks up, and I have one layer of spikes up. So this Dragon Tail is gonna kill the Hexters because Dragon Tail is still a strong. It's base 60. But Dragonite is still a strong Pokemon, so you know it's gonna kill the weak Hexters. So he's gonna go for the Brave Bird like that's gonna do something. Get out of my sight. And he goes to this Victini, right? And I'm like, what is a Victini to a Dragonite? Nothing. So I'm gonna go for the substitute, and I'm going to proceed to. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going for the Dragon Tail because you know there's nothing standing in my way right now. He's gonna go for the Roost like it's gonna matter at all. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Tail. I'm trying to kill his Gengar, but it's not dying. Look at that. It lives with a sliver every time. But now I know that he can't switch out. Now here I fucked up because I had no idea that Dragon Tail. Like I didn't actually hit his Gengar with the Dragon Tail. I hit his Skarmory. But I guess Disable works on the last move used regardless. So I learned something new. So now I'm gonna switch that to Attack. Because I don't know, I didn't want my Dragonite to be in there anymore. Now here I probably should have stayed in and went for the Focus Blast, but I was trying to get the largest score possible. So I actually ended up switching into my Tentacruel. I was gonna go for the Rapid Spin, but didn't work out because he killed me with a Brave Bird. So now I'm going to go out to my Politoed just to go for the Scald. And I know it should do a decent amount to the Skarmory, but he's just going to switch into his Gengar and let it die. So I think the score's 5-2 at this point. And here's the Victini. And I'm going to go for the Protect just to see if it had the Volt. What's it called? I don't even know. That strong-ass electric type move that Victini gets. Yeah, that one. So it doesn't have it, so I'm just going to stay and go for the Scald so I don't have to switch to my Gliscor. Now I'm going to kill off this Skarmory with a Scald, and that is going to be good motherfucking game. Body bag 5-0. Holla at me, bitch! Bye now.